Good evening, I've got another weekly haul video of some Hot Wheels and a Matchbox that I currently collected in the past week. I went to various locations, didn't have a lot of luck. I managed to find a brand new for 2025 moving parts by Matchbox. However, nobody had any new stock at all. So on the way home, I went past the Salvation Army charity shop and had a hunt through all their boxes of Diecast, and I came across a few castings. This one in particular, this is a team racing custom van by Corgi. Now, I actually had one of these when I was a kid, and it is from 1998, and it's the hot rod racing van by Corgi. And in 1994 it was released in by Hot Wheels. So after Hot Wheels bought out Corgi, some rights to their Corgi castings, they released it in the same tempo design completely. The only difference was that the base was a grey plastic, not metal, but it still said Corgi on the bottom and Hot Rod Custom Van. So whether they acquired some of the castings and they just decided to repackage them as Hot Wheels, but this one is definitely a Corgi casting. So it was 1988, not 1998. I did some research beforehand. I wrote all this down. So the next one, this is meant to be a Yat Ming casting from the early 80s, made in China. Quite a crude little budget casting, but I thought it was pretty cool nonetheless. So it's a Ferrari 308 GTB. Next one I found, this is actually very good condition, little non-branded Series 4 RX-7 Savannah, and it just caught my eye because I thought it was pretty cool. It's got the speed line written on there, Williams, and with the RX-7 logo on the front. I just thought that was pretty cool. No information at all on the base, but it kind of reminded me of some other ones I'd collected previous. I pulled these out of the my collection. These are ones I've sort of collected over the last year, from single lots and also double multi-car lots. So first one was this one in particular. Now these were late 80s castings, and these were actually, I pulled these out of the blister, so they're brand new in the package. Bought these for about, I think, $6 for two. So I bought this one. It was a Jaguar XJS, so very similar, no details underneath, made in China in the 80s, but they came brand new out of the packet, so they're quite cool. Then the another one I've just recently purchased in the last month was this one. It's called, they released it in, it's a Larry Wood casting, released in 1982. This one was released in 1986, and it was the last ever casting produced for this one. It has gold Hot One wheels, suspension, and it was renamed for the final release as, gosh, can I remember what it's called now? No, I can't remember. But it was NASCAR Stocker. No, I just can't remember. Yeah, so apart from some other ones like the late 70s XJ6 casting made in Hong Kong, and then the Baja Bug, Black walls. This one is a Real Riders 1980s Real Rider classic Cobra with the opening hood. Unfortunately, this one had a broken windscreen, so I'm in preparation to replace it, put a new windscreen in at some point when I find another casting with a good windscreen that's not worth much. I got some Matchbox Jeep castings. It's pretty cool. Variation color. These are late 70s, made by Lesney. Copyright 1977. Then the Super Kings, oh not Super Kings, sorry, Roller-Matics, made in England, Lesney product, late 70s. The cool thing about this is they, when you roll them along, the exhaust pipes go up and down on the back, if you can see that. And then the top comes up as well. So, and then the exhaust pipes go up and down. Then apart from that, then I've got, this is a Xylomech Manguste, made in Hong Kong. It's pretty cool. It's got rubber tires on it. Yeah, and then this one I was thinking about using the windscreen off this one, but then I changed my mind because it's just around about the point when they changed the casting over to the one where they don't have the bonnet that doesn't open. So yeah, so I'll pop those down over here. So yeah, I've got a few to open up. I'll start off with the moving parts Matchbox. So the new release for 2025. Now I thought this was a pretty cool casting. The surfboards come off pretty easily, I must add, and they've got a little groove in there in the roll cage for them. That's pretty cool. And then the doors open. So these are the moving parts. So quite a nice casting. Brand new for 2025. Then I've got a couple of other vintage ones circa 1995. Now this lot I purchased all together from a seller online. Got them for about $2 each, which was really good value for money, I think. So first of all, this is a Larry Wood design as well. Range Rover. It was first designed and released in 1992 on a blue card. This one in particular was released in 1995. There's no difference at all in the castings between the blue card and the later white card, and it was also released in a 5-pack as well, around about 1995. So open these ones up. It's a really nice metallic black, plastic base, tan interior. So no variation between this one in the first release with the blue card. Now the second one, this was the second release with the flame design. This was released in 1996. Now this is a second variation of this. The first one's had a complete flame design on the back quarter Now this one has a very small Hot Wheels, so this is another variation of the same casting released in 1996. I don't know whether it's a harder variation to find or not. Now the difference with this one is it's got a chrome base, very shiny, brand new. Whether it's had any deterioration in the packet, sitting in the packet for all these years. Still looks very good condition. So great flame design, and one side, that's what it would look like on the opposite side. Driver's side, it has a little Hot Wheels. Actually, it's a left-hand drive, so it's on the passenger side. It's got the little Hot Wheels logo on the back quarter. Very cool. Put both of those together. Very cool. I didn't actually have any of these Larry Wood Range Rover castings in my collection, so I thought that was very worthwhile getting these ones, especially for the value. Now this one here, I've got this casting already, but this is the first release. Now this one was a new model, first release MX5 in 2016, 9 years ago. Now the other casting I do have was the release for the Drifter Mad Mike, for his Mad Mike Miata. So it's quite interesting that the first release wasn't actually his casting for his car, but nonetheless, so pretty cool casting. Now next one, it's the Custom 69 Volkswagen Squareback. Now this was a 2016 release as well. However, the first release was in 2010, and it's very long running, and it's still running today as far as I believe, this particular casting. So nice chrome base. Art Cars has got a really good paint job there. It's got a W on the top. Ban the bomb symbol on the side. Very cool. That was very good too. Now, last but not least, this is the Kit Knight Rider car. Now I've actually sat in the original one when I was about 5 years old. One of the original cars is actually in New Zealand, and remains in New Zealand to this day, and it was one of the actual special filming cars. So a real actual Knight Rider, not a replica, one of the actual cars that was used in the TV program. So this particular car, this is a fourth release. One of the previous releases was an exclusive for Comic Con. This particular release was from 2017. So this is a casting that's still released even to this day, and there's a flame version that's released this year. So this is pretty cool. It's got the all the proper details on there. So that beeping means my dinner's ready, so just in perfect time again. So yeah, it's got the little Knight Rider light bar on the front. It's got the Knight on the number plate, Los Angeles Knight. And inside, if you can see that, I don't know if you can actually see inside, but on the dashboard, it's got full tempo on the dashboard, so that's pretty cool. Okay, well, thanks very much for watching. Please put a like and subscribe if you want to. It's free. Yeah, and stay tuned for more videos in the future. Thanks very much. Over and out.